Hi everyone, it's Juniper Bloom Mystique, Master, bringer and uniter of the ascension process, basically. And I'm coming to today with a bit of a surprise for myself, because it's a part of my awakening process as well. And it's a surprise for me to give to the collective. And truly, essentially, so it's deep and it's going to be real. And that's the best thing I can say. So if you don't want to hear truths, if you don't want to hear real things, and allow things to be the way that they're going to be, then I suggest that you don't partake and listen to this upcoming story and meditation. So this one is going to be a little bit of two things. Instead of jumping right into the meditation, I'm just going to give you my journey a little bit. The journey of the twin flames. I never had one of these. I always thought this was silliness. And that's the reality of it. I always did. I'm like, that's silly. I think this is just lover's lane being gushy, right? And that's what I would say. But it's very real. And I've mentioned this before. The journey of the twin flames right now is very much in play. And today, what we're going to get to do with this meditation is unite them and heal them in every way. Now, I've had a lot going on with me these past few weeks. Well, 2 years or more. But it's not over, right? We're still waking up every moment. Things still move, and it's happening for me as well. Part of that, this process, this piece is my twin flame journey, for I do very much so have one. And he's very much so near. Excuse me. So that's just the truth, right? I can't speak anything but truths for this transmission, because it's all about bringing it down to the raw, like I mentioned, so that I can unite twin flames across the board. So it's not just about me and my twin flame. It's actually getting to come together in energy and unite the rest of the twin flames. And that excites me. It's probably raw and a little painful at the same time for some. But it's the reality. And I knew there was something there, okay? And it made sense to me. Today, it finally clicked. It was like, I get what I'm supposed to do now. The only way within a twin flame reunion, so usually with a twin flame, they are somebody you love so much, like they are your other half, and you together agree to always find each other, to always heal each other, to always make each other complete. That's, in essence, the true highest soulmate twin flame journey. Okay, the true essence, highest connection, soulmate twin flame journey is to find each other. They sign that. They find each other. They ignite each other, and they make each other heal. Now, when these individuals truly choose to heal and face their ego head on and eliminate every self-doubt, every self-righteousness, every self-negative thought, all of their insecurities, allow all their traumas to be laid about, then they unite in the most highest form of love. And that's the easiest way to say it. And that's what's been happening to me. Like, I'm not kidding you. So I've had things happen to me, been smacked in the face with, hello, this is a reality of what was brought to you a year ago. So my story is my twin flame story. This is my twin flame story. My whole life I've been searching for something. I think a lot of us do that. We're always searching for that love, right? And I could never find it. I thought I did. And I was like, no, not so much. And then my whole life has never been normal. I've expressed this before. And I had a lot of trauma happen in my life. A lot of movement that rearranged my life. Caused me to start searching within and searching other avenues of how to make things better with me, which in turn caused a massive Kundalini awakening for myself. And that's what happened. And when that happened, my life really changed. Holy hell, nothing made sense anymore. Everything was upside down. I was doing things I didn't understand. Things were happening I didn't understand. And then on top of that, my job changed and my position in life changed. And I get it now. I didn't understand. I couldn't for the life of me figure out why the events happened that happened in my life and why I moved to the location I moved to and the way it happened. I get it now. This has been a part of my awakening these last few weeks, literally smacking me in the face. I was pushed out of the location I was in at that time, which I loved it. You know, it was a great location. I didn't want to leave that location at all. And there was no reason I should have had to. And everything came against me to stay there. So then all of a sudden I found myself like doing this hotel hopping thing. It was horrible. And I just wanted out of it. And I had a dog and I ended up losing my dog and like all these things. I'm like, what is happening to me? And everything I tried just wasn't working. And then I decided, you know what, screw this. I'll buy an RV and I'll get to, this is what happened. This is my twin flame journey. I'll get to stay out here and live in an RV because there was an RV park out where I was at. It was expensive, but it wasn't much more expensive than renting a place anyways. And so I did that. My kids and I, the whim of just a nudge to do it. It was a crazy idea, in all honesty. Went down and applied for an RV, and I was in the process. I had just about had the deposit money. They were running everything. They were sending it to the cleaner. Little did I know that that person cleaning that RV was my twin flame, I think. But then the last minute, I freaked out. Like I was a couple $100 short from the deposit, and it was weird how it was happening. It was like 1 minute I would have it, and then the next minute it wasn't. It was short, and I was like, this is scaring me. And then I was like, what if like I can't? Like I would have to move again. Like I would have to always be moving my location, and that scared me. And so the very last minute, for whatever reason, I decided to pull out. I called them and I'm like, can we please cancel the deal? And they're like, okay, oh, sure. And so I canceled the RV deal, and that's what happened. And then in that time, I found an apartment, and this person was like trying to make it hard for me to move there, but it was like I qualified, and then, it was just crap. But I finally got into this apartment, which is where I'm at now, which is where my twin flame is. And this is part of my awakening. It's the reality of what it is. But that's what happened. And so in essence, whenever you rise in vibration, hence my Kundalini awakening, my path said, okay, now it's time to meet your twin flame. And the whole world is rising in vibration. We're going into 5D. And so that's, in essence, their contracts. They're meant to be there. That's where they're usually truly together. That's the easiest place to be together. And these last few weeks, especially days, something's been happening to me and I couldn't figure it out, okay? And I don't lie, I'm very sensitive. It's who I am. I'm just extremely sensitive. That's what makes me who I am. And so I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I don't want love. Like, I'm crying, you guys. This is raw. This is real. This is what I've been doing. Like, I don't want love. If that's what love is, I don't want love. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. And I just keep crying and I keep crying. And I'm like, I don't want this. This is not what I want. This can't be love. I don't want love. And I've been crying and I've been crying. And then I get in my head and I'm like, I'm not worthy. I'm too old. And I'm not healthy after all I've done with this awakening, with my heart and everything. And I'm like, no way. Like, he is perfect where he's at. Like, I am not worthy. Like, this has been going on and it's been taking over. And now it makes sense to me. So what Spirit showed me is, that's what's happening. That's what we're being met with. That's the energy that we have to eliminate in order to have twin flames ascend. And that's what's hitting us. It's literally, as the planet is ascending, this energy is hitting us head on in order for us to eliminate it. This is happening in real time. To me, it's my twin flame story. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. And I had so many chills run over me. And I'm like, no wonder I have been struggling with any addictions I've had. I have been suddenly, good thing we're not in the meditation yet. I've just been all this negative, like I am not worthy and I don't want love. Like, it's the worst feeling I've ever had. That's the truth. And I'm like, why is this happening? And I get it now. It's because it's time to eliminate it. And how beautiful is that? And if by me going within myself and loving myself, hence my self-love nudge from spirit, right? That whole thing we're doing, that's absolutely purposeful and beautiful and meaningful, and what has brought about this journey as well. But if all I have to do to help my twin flame and to bring about the ascension journey further with the twin flames in the collective and unite the twin flame energy and allow them to come together in unity and love and highest light. If all I have to do is love myself to the fullest and eliminate out of my life what I need to eliminate to make it easier on him, then guess what? I'm all for it. And when I said that, I got the biggest chills. I was like, oh my God, how simple is that? I couldn't do it for myself, but the moment I turned that thought towards him, I was excited. Then I was excited to love myself. How weird is that? And so that's my message today. It's like, I get it now. This is what we have to eliminate. So this meditation is about completely eliminating ego, self-doubt, fear, righteousness, insecurities, allowing those to lay out on the table, to come together and heal each other in the most highest forms of love and light and unity. And man, when this happens, you guys, because I can see, what I see is everybody coming together, these twin flames. So not everybody on this planet is a twin flame. These are lover warriors. That's what they call them. These are ones who have loved so hard. They've literally just lifetime after lifetime come together to heal each other, to love each other, to die for, like, they've done the unthinkable for each other, right? Things that most people don't do. They've done this journey time and time again. Okay, and so now we're coming in as one and doing it in one lifetime all together. And holy shiznitzel, is it very powerful, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I'm really excited to get rid of this thought of I'm not worthy that's been overwhelming me and waking me up in the middle of the night thinking that. Like, how crazy. And I didn't like it. And I'm like, what is going on? Something's wrong. And of course, that's when I'm like, what is this? And the answer I got was today through one of Lee Carroll's posts. And it's like, truly, in order to unite the twin flame, we have to unite in 5D energy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what's happening. And it's now time to eliminate what we're being smacked with, that I'm not worthy, that everything, all of these doubts, everything that is blocking that, ego, addictions, all of it's going down. And we're uniting those beautiful twin flame love souls today, right? That's what this is about. We're rewriting their contracts. We're bringing them together and allowing them to do what they need to do to heal in unity in the highest divine love. We're bringing it down here. That's what this is about. And that's the way to do this. You can only do it through the highest love connections. Soul flames. These are like soul flames. That's a better way to put it rather than twin flames. Soul flames. They ignite each other in ways that others cannot and will not ever do. And so, yeah, this is heavy and raw, and this is what's going on. And welcome to my twin flame journey. And let's get it on. That sounded so wrong. But we're going to get it on. We're going to unite some twin flame love flow. And it's going to be very powerful. So I've already called on the creator of all that is. I've called on all the angels. And let me tell you, you guys, every one of them have stepped forward. This is very exciting. The angels are uniting in love, and it's about raising that love frequency of the earth through these twin flame unions. And there's twin flames in the angels too, and that's what they're telling me. So they're also stepping forward in unity and oneness for this transmission today. So every angel came forward. Hanyal, Zedkiel, like there's so many. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. This is definitely affecting the heart chakra, the Merkaba, third eye, crown chakra, soul star chakra. Like so many things are going to be affected by this. Everybody can partake in this, because whether or not you're on a twin flame journey, you're still on a love journey. You're still going to have to take in higher forms of love and light and understand that that was life's purpose, is to know what love is. And everybody has a form of a person that they love, right? Soulmate of some kind. And so what is this twin flame thing? Why is it so different? There's about, like a couple handfuls on the earth as opposed to the entire population. But it doesn't mean that everybody is not involved and affected. But when we unite these twin flame energies, so crazy, the whole world is going to change. And it's just the way it has to happen. That's the way these energies can flow through. Does that make sense? These are lifetime warriors of love. Okay, and they have gone through a lot. It's like mastering what love is, and they've come to that point now. And holy shamoly, that's been part of my awakening. I have to truly love myself to the umpteenth degree, and that means allow myself to let go of what hurts me in every single way and come into a place of pure forgiveness and acceptance of who I am and where I'm at on this journey, and know I'm worthy of something that is so beautiful my eyes melt, right? Like, that's the best way I can describe when you are looking at a twin flame. It's like they were made for you. All right, and so that's the energy we're kind of opening up this one with. And I do ask that everybody is protected in love and light, because the fact that this is coming out can be painful for some all at the same time, and it has been for me as well. And it's been quite an awakening, but it is what it is, and I can only be true to myself and part of the process that I have been on, and ask for myself for forgiveness, right? Because that is pure self-love, and everything else shall follow, and everybody's journey requires their own self-love. Okay, but shoot, if all I have to do to help my twin flame is help myself, I'm willing to do that. That's all it took me to see, and I'm like, oh, how easy now. Like, oh, let's let this go. I get it, and I'm so excited to do it. Kind of weird. I didn't want to do it for myself, but if I do this and this helps this person greatly and unconditionally, I feel like my cup is full. And it's the most beautiful feeling I'm already beginning to feel. Like, words can't even express that feeling when I say those words. So the intention of this meditation is agreeing to love ourselves in such a way that our twin flames can unite with us and love themselves in the same exact way, which in turn allows us to love each other in the most beautiful, powerful, that's unconditional love you can imagine. Pure unconditional love. That's where it's at. That's what we're uniting today. And that's what we're bringing down to earth today. So as I'm opening this up, I'm seeing the core of the earth open up. And I am literally seeing male and female, so the divine masculine, they call it, the divine feminine, lighting up across the globe. There's quite a few of them, right? It's like boof, boof, boof. It's almost as if their Merkaba and their heart chakra are just lighting up for me to see. It's like the beacon, like here they are, boof, here's more, boof. And they're lighting up in pairs, so they light up together. And that's how it's happening. That's how I'm seeing it. They're lighting up together, and we set the intention that we come to unite in the most beautiful, loving space of pure, raw emotion, pure, raw acceptance, pure deletion of any self-doubt, any ego, anything that keeps us separate, anything that says we are not worthy or we are not ready, anything that we do that keeps us in the hurting ourselves environment, in a lower vibration that helps that twin flame stay separate. Because when you're not loving yourself, it makes it difficult to unite. So we set that intention that everything that needs to be eliminated today is eliminated to unite the twin flame union and allow their contracts to be rebuilt, redesignated, and re-signed to their heart's desire. But only can they come to that agreement in pure surrendering, which is what I've had to do. And that's why everything was hitting me so hard, and it was overwhelming. Now I get it. So everything that says, I am not worthy, everything that says, love hurts, is going to be eliminated, destroyed, removed from creation. I cannot move forward in a space of pure, divine acceptance of self, self-love, and true togetherness and love. True uniting of these two beautiful, the energy when you feel all this love is just insane. To look at something and say that I would be willing to remove myself for you, words cannot express what that is, but that's genuinely what it is. And that is what I've come to, and that's what we're bringing them to today. We are removing all that separates the twin flame journey and allowing them to unite in such a powerful and beautiful way. Now, as the core of the earth is opening up, I'm seeing a light. So it's like so remember the portals I've talked about that I've opened up? They're very much so coming into play. The portal of time and the Sphinx. All the pyramid energy connection portals are opened, active and flowing, and part of this as well, to the core of the earth. And so it's like on the grid lines, they're all connecting, the ley lines that we have designated in recent times, and laid out and allowed to shine and allowed to fill with energy are very much so active and coming into play. And all of this is shining up. And so what it is, like connecting through light spheres together, and then one shines up to the heavens above. So this is literally going to bring the love of Creator to earth, the highest love possible, through the connection of this twin flame. Oh my gosh, I get it now. That's why I had to do what I had to do. That's why what happened to me. I love this. It's beautiful. I'm so excited. What a beautiful gift. I heal you through me, right? Like why not? I'm so excited. Like, okay. So all anybody has to do that's listening to this is just breathe light and air into your vessel. Start taking breaths in through your nose, deep into your belly, slowly, holding those, counting to 3, and then releasing those breaths. Do that until your energy feels calmer. You just feel more still, more at ease. Okay, then once you do that, I want you to start imagining any tension in your body being released through your breath, like gray smoke, like black smoke, like whatever you want to see it as. It just comes out through your breath on the exhale. And with every inhale, you breathe in this beautiful, healing, divine light from all this connected energy of the earth and the gods above as well. They are very much so present today, too. Merlin, Malachi, cherubs, like there's so many things and beings present here today. I could keep naming them off. They're all here for a reason, to bring the most energy through possible, through highest forms of love and connection, ascended, so you can only connect to your twin flame through ascension. I love this. So you just keep breathing, keeping your eyes closed, having your palms facing up. Do not be driving. Preferably sitting down or lying down is okay. As long as your palms are facing up, and you can stay, even if you fall asleep, it's okay too. Just focusing on your breath, breathing in light. Because every vessel is going to be used and utilized through this process as well. So again, twin flame journey or not, you're purposeful. We need it all. But so I'm seeing the final twin flames light up. So they were still lighting up, waking up, coming together, uniting. If they didn't know who they were, they will now. Starting to bring their energy into one. And as I'm doing that, I'm seeing the light from the core of the earth is sending out these roots. It's like connection roots to each twin flame. And this is what happened to me the other day. I just kind of let things take over, and something happened in meditation. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. And the next thing I knew, roots connected me to my twin flame. And that's what's happening right now across the globe, is this beautiful root connection is coming up from the earth. Now remember, the earth is contrived of multiple things now. Atlantis, Lemuria, Egyptian energy, all the pyramids are very much so active. The crystalline grid is different. There's so much newness here, so much raw, pure energy going up through these connections and uniting these twin flames into one. So it's like this one cord goes up and only splits off to connect the two. Okay? And once the two are connected, those cords go back down to one, right? So one unity going up into the two people. I hope that makes sense. And that is happening. Ooh, I'm sorry about the releasing, right? Ooh, let's be beautiful and in love and burp at the same time. It's good, it's good. It's what happens. Okay, and as these roots are connecting, I can feel it, and I can see these vines just like growing up their legs, up the backside, up through all their chakras, opening them. Oh my gosh, it's definitely getting heated up in here. Opening up their energy. I see some of them just all of a sudden just embracing with the most passionate kiss you could ever imagine. It's taking my breath away. But it like goes up into their heart chakra, their Merkaba. Like they communicate in very powerful ways. Telepathy, everything is possible in very easy ways with twin flames. So if you ever doubt that, don't. That's what Spirit is saying. But they're igniting that, they're uniting it, they're bringing twin flames together in unity and oneness now. Now, as this is happening, this is also opening up the heart space for everybody to come deeper into self-love so that they can find their flame, they can find their soulmate, they can find their highest vibrational match available to them at this time to help this process and to help everybody be in a beautiful place of love. So that is happening. Other energy forms are coming up and affecting everybody, but these roots that are very much so massive, stretching across the globe and connecting every twin flame is really happening. And in mass energy, mass degree. That's the best way I can say it. And that's what happened to me. Then as that happens, all their old contracts are starting to be burned. And so I see it like a red flame. It's like the words just start to melt away, just burn away down the paper, all the way down to their signature. And they sign with like this energetic pen. It's very beautiful, very vibrant. That's how I see contracts. And it just melts away. They are removing the old ways of lessons, having to clear all this karma to get to where they need to be together. We're clearing that today. Okay, that's what this is about. It's clearing anything that needs to be cleared, removing all karma, removing ego in every single way, addictions, doubt. Okay, we are allowing self-love in. I am worthy is coming through. Okay, a little bit of ho'oponopono. There's a lot going on here, and it's much needed. And when we do this, it's going to allow these twin flame unions to be completely united if they choose to be so. Like there's nothing holding them back anymore. And once that happens, the pure divine light and ascension energy is here. Okay, so it's coming down through this transmission through the twin flame heart space, the Merkaba. It's literally like they're all connecting to this energetic grid, and it's what's allowing this mass amount of energy through. Does that make sense? It's like this amount of love and energy from the divine is so much. It is taking all of this connection to bring it through. All right, that's the best way I can describe it. So as all these energies have become connected, have become one, now the flow is starting to come through. So the light from the heavens above, God's light, love, pure love, absolute love at pure divine source, love of everything in front of you. No matter what has ailed you, no matter what has harmed you, it doesn't mean we have to let them close, but it does mean that we can just let it go. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love me. I love you. I love me. I love me and I love you. And yes, I'm saying it that many times because as I say it, the love is going deeper and deeper and deeper into my heart space, which is bringing it deeper into every twin flame's heart space as we speak. And you just keep breathing in the light because it's bringing it deeper into your heart space as well. But in the ways in which you can handle it, right? So twin flames, it's like a lot. There's a lot of light going through. These are literal love warriors. They have gone through battle for each other multiple times over. That's the best way to describe it. Not once, not twice. These ones say, I love you and I love you only. There's nobody who can match that. They're just massively large in love already. And so that's the point there. And then it goes down and trickles down to everybody else. And that's how it's happening. And so they are basically the chosen ones, bringing it forth for the world. And as we're doing this, the new contracts are starting to be formed. So it's like the paper they're written on is being created right in front of my eyes. It didn't even exist until the contract was written. And when a contract dissolves, the paper it was written on dissolves as well. Every trace of it is gone. So when you're looking, that's why when I was looking at things like, I don't want this love, that love is dissolved. That's what once was. That was all that pain, and I wasn't looking at it that way. All that pain that my twin had felt, that I had felt, it was like we both went blah, right? And that's what happens. And that's that old contract. Come together and help me clear all this karma. Come together and help me heal the deepest parts of myself. I remember when I met this person, the key words that always stood out in my head is, you affected my heart space. Like, not like, oh my God, I love you. Not like giddy, not like love struck. Like, I felt it in my chest and my heart literally blew open and I was so emotional and so raw and there was no going back. It was like the moment I came into contact with this person, that's what happened to my heart. It was that powerful, that unique, that much of a connection, and that's what happens. And they have to heal this. And the funny thing is I've done it. I've been healing it. And I know he has as well, and that's the purpose. So if you can allow yourself to heal all of that, to come into higher forms of understanding and love and light, then they can do the same. We are bringing that energy into one now. I allow myself now to witness. So we are going to bring forth every flaw that we see within ourselves. It's going to be witnessed, laid out, and dissolved right in front of you. Okay, I'm hearing I'm not worthy. I'm ugly. I'm too fat. I'm not rich enough. Somebody thinks you don't have enough money. I've hurt her too much. That's what I heard on that one. There's no way she's going to forgive me. Ooh, that one's deep. Oh, that one's hard to come out. It's like stuck in there. Oh. Trust. Trust is a big one. Trust is being laid out here. And what they're wanting us to do is see the flip side of everything. It's like that mirror thing I talked about. So as these are happening, it's allowing every twin flame to see the opposite side of why it happened. Why did this happen? This wasn't them hurting me. This was them hurting. This was them reaching out to me and releasing every pain they've ever had all at one time. And that's essentially what happens. Because with your twin flame, you really true can be raw. You're you. You can be you. And so that's what happens. It's like, splat! Take that. But let's heal that. We're going to bring all of that together. Okay, trust and fidelity I'm hearing. Definite judgment and insecurity. I feel like those are the two culprits for why things occur the most from, right? The two home base for why people do the things that they do. So all of these are coming out, but especially that I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. Like, that's how I was feeling. Like, I look at this person and my eyes melt. Like, how in the hell would I be good enough for somebody like that? Oh my God. And so that's mine, and that's being laid out, and it's raw. Okay. And so that's what's happening for every twin flame right now. It's like everything you feel, everything that keeps you from wanting to connect, that fear, it's false. It's lying to yourself. We cannot do that. It's lies. So here's what Spirit showed me. The funny thing is when I look at my twin flame, I feel like he was made for me. I feel like he is somebody that I would have drawn out for myself in a lot of ways. And that's what they showed me. The flip side was the other way around. It's like, if I don't like myself, he loves that. You know what I mean? It's like, it's created in his eyes as well. And so if I'm not loving that, how can he love it? Does that make sense? And that's the reality of it. And so that's being laid out for every twin flame to eliminate. Ego. This is where you have wanted to be your whole entire life, what you've been looking for. The love you seek in front of you now, opening the door for everybody else to have just as much love now and forevermore. And as I say that, I see massive amounts of light flowing down from the heavens through the heart and the Merkaba of each twin flame, through their chakras, through the earth, the roots that are connecting them to the earth and down into the earth. And the earth is expanding even more. So we are essentially expanding the earth into full ascension with this transmission. And how beautifully and in perfect timing. This makes so much sense. Alright, so now we have some shadow aspects coming about as I did that. The light is going up the roots into each one of you, being connected as well to this love, this energy, this flow. And it's going up into your space. And I'm seeing some shadow aspects of each one of you as well that is also listening to this, that may not necessarily be a twin flame, but on a soulmate journey. We all have shadow pieces coming to the surface here, every single one of us. I'm not worthy, you fucking piece of shit. Sorry, that's what I'm hearing in a shadow piece here. That's somebody's shadow piece. Oh my God. I'm hearing so many different things, you guys. It's like so many voices yelling at each other, just yelling at each other. You whore, you're not worthy, you lying sack. It's like just so much anger and so much hatred and so much hurt. And that's what it is. It's like raw hurt. It's raw hurt. It's a raw hurt from being hurt. It's like nobody really wants to hurt anybody, and they're just trying to express all the pain they feel in their heart. And that is being laid out. It's being laid to rest. Everybody crying out from the deepest depths of loneliness, sorrow, pain, rejection, fear, infidelity, lack of trust, just so many things created and designed to keep you separate. And on this pile of darkness, on this pile of shadow side, on this pile of shit, old world hatred, separation, not love, judgment, self-defecation. We're going to do a little bit of a Ho'oponopono. So it's like I'm putting it into a big energetic pile that is being eliminated with the old contract. And with all of these contracts, with all of these pains, all of these self-damaging words and things that we've been doing and feeling and saying, we are going to eliminate them now, to be transmuted into the highest forms of love and light, and in a way to make everything right on this planet moving forward. So imagine all of this in a big energy pile, like a fire, almost like a fire. This is energetic flame. It's a little different, way more powerful. And all of these are in the center hub. And we are going to lay these words on top of them. And as we do that, they're going to be eliminated from our existence. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I forgive you and I forgive myself. I love you. And thank you. And we're going to do it again. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I forgive you and I forgive myself. I love you. Thank you. And it is just going up in flames. We're going to say this once more. I'm so very sorry. Please forgive me. I forgive you in every single way. I forgive myself in every single way. I love you in every single way. I see you. And thank you. Ego. Ego is large. Ego is like this massive dome. And that's how it's being presented. And it was a dome that just keeps you apart from everything. And as it's starting to eliminate, it's like the electrical grid just starting to eliminate itself. It's hard to explain, but that's how I see it. And as that's happening, lips are coming together of the twin flames. It's literally like a shield between them. And then you can see the light just removing itself. And then all of a sudden, their lips are coming together in the most physical, longing, passionate embrace. Like they've been missing this for years, and I can feel that in my heart. Allowing everything to be free in order to do so. The fear that you will hurt others to come together is eliminated as well. So that's coming up here too. It's like I will hurt others to unite with my twin flame, and that is not so. By you uniting with your truth and your highest form of love, they can do the same. You give others permission to do the same. So as that was released, excuse me, I see, the reason I said nice is because I see more of the new contracts being written. So as we're doing this work, the new contracts are being written as well for each individual twin flame union going forward, because they came in with a contract, and we're not going to just eliminate and leave them hanging. We have to rewrite them. And it is to unite in the highest forms of love and light. And if any choose not to, that has to be as well in the highest form of love and light. You guys, as this is happening, I'm seeing a big wave of light come in from above, going through each twin flame, down into the earth, and the earth is expanding exponentially. And there are no cords attached to the earth right now, I will tell you that, other than the twin flames specifically. But that doesn't mean energies aren't coming up and affecting people. But they had to do this because she is expanding in such a massive way right now. It's allowing as above, so below. From this day forward, so it is, and so it is. Let it be so. Now, as I said that, I see their heart chakras just bursting open. Poof, just expanding exponentially, allowing each twin flame to ascend to the higher forms of love possible. Like they did the work and they're allowed to ascend even further in this lifetime now, which is usually achieved after you ascend on the other side, right? But we get to do it on this side, and it's beautiful. With that, I do see the portal of time coming up, and it is kind of closing ever so more, because as we're letting in this amount of light, like that's kind of closing out the process, right? And so it will keep flowing for quite some time, but once that's done, it's like we're done ascending. And that's what they're showing me. And it's filling up the earth with God's more light, like higher forms of light, higher forms of love, which in turn is starting to kick out more negative. Okay, it just has to happen. And I'm seeing the new map of the earth being drawn. So apparently it wasn't drawn, so it's being drawn. And I'm seeing almost like a 3D puzzle pop up out of the water. So that's what's happening. It's like a new map being drawn right now and a puzzle being popped up out of the water. Like parts of the earth just coming up out of the water. And then the map change is being redrawn. So I knew it was changing. That's what they told me last time. I did a workshop, but this time it's being redrawn. So I can see the lines being drawn out of where they're going to be. It's a process. It's going to continue for moments in time. Do I see the finished product yet? No. It's in the making. They are redrawing the map as we speak. As this light flows through, that is happening. Now I see a further embrace of the twin flames. It's just a complete skin to skin, like, oh my God, like, is this real? It's the most beautiful, profound feeling of intimacy you can imagine. And then double that, like times that by 10. And that's what I see happening right now between each twin flame. And I can feel it in my heart. And all of a sudden, I feel beautiful. I feel worthy. And so those are coming down for each one of you to start ingesting into your consciousness, into your beliefs. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am forgiven through and through because I forgive myself too. I see what I've done and why I did it, and I am beautiful just the same. But now I see it, and I will never do that again because I hurt them, I hurt me. And now I see that through and through. That is pure love divinity. I am worthy of this love. I am capable of this love. This love belongs to me through and through, and all of you too. Uniting our hearts in oneness and unity, eliminating all division completely. Like a braid of energy coming together. Those twin flames so strong in unity. So strong in unity. Like, man. Once they come together, you guys, it's like they're not separable. It's just, they're not. And it takes that, and that's what they do, is like they warrior through these lifetimes searching for, they don't even know who, and then they find it, and then it's like it bursts open the most intense shit, and they gotta heal it and then come back. This is what they do. Talk about warriors of love. And now they get to embrace and know that they made it through and through. They made it through that hard stuff, that elimination of the lies and the lower construct energies in order to unite in pure love, which is where they come from. They can't be anything less than that. And it is united and ignited and brought forth now on this earth. And their contracts are being signed. And I see giggling and laughing and most unity. I don't really see anybody separating. And I'll say that. I don't see a lot of separation. I see a lot of unity. Some are going to have to realign, right? But at the higher self level, they are together. So on the physical level, some may still have to come together, but all of this work is done. Like, it's done. So once they can come together, there's no reason to go through all that strife. Okay, it's just coming together in higher forms of love and light now. They have permission now to let everything go. And ego is completely gone. I just saw like a light just go poof. Like that matrix globe, like poof. And I do see the veil is also gone. And so a mass awakening is right now happening all across the globe. Just boom, boom. You're going to see it no matter what. No matter what. I see that. It's like once we did this today, it's just that it's completely eliminated across the globe for everybody. That's the purpose of this today. Metatron and Malachi are both stepping forward. This is very important in history. So it's like being recorded as well. So Saint Germain is also stepping forward with the Akashic Records. And the violet flame is being brought forth to protect this energy wave coming through, because it's a lot of energy that's going to continue flowing. And as each one allows these to be eliminated, more light comes through. So this will continue for like a few weeks' time, okay? It's massive, and it has already happened. It's just allowing the rest to fall out from everybody's energy, and that's really what it is. And so it'll take a little bit of moments and process and time in order for all of it to be eliminated. But you are going to see this across the board. It is an absolute mass awakening of a one of a kind, like you've never seen before. Okay, and then on the individual level, it is a DNA upgrade, upgrade, activation, but an energetic upgrade of your system, your heart chakra, the amount of love that we can let in and process while we are alive, right? It's different. It's not, when you die, it's different than when you are alive and what you can allow in. And that separation is being eliminated. That's the best way I can describe it now. Oh, excuse me. Big burp with that too. Allowing expansion of the heart and mind to become one. Eliminating ego through and through at the DNA and the neurological level as well. And then the addictions. Allowing those to just fall away. Because you can feel so much more without them when you come together. Oh, what a beautiful connection too. But allowing it to go away without any pain, allowing this to come through in such a beautiful way of pure love, that all they ever feel is their true twin flame essence caressing them and guiding them through in every way. What a gift. I love to give. This is beautiful. But again, uniting the mind and the soul on this one. So it's bringing unity with heart and mind and the earth. Wow. It's like I'm almost afraid to say I'm worthy, but I start to feel like I'm worthy. There we go. See? I am worthy through and through. And so are you. Be open to watching things change, watching people switch. It's going to be intense and crazy, but very necessary. And it all aligned in order to bring God's love completely down and through. And what a beautiful honor and a blessing for these twin flame unions. And I thank Creator and all the angels and everything for allowing me to be the one to do this work today. Like, I'm smiling from ear to ear. It's just as intense as some of these last few things I've done. And I feel complete in a way that I didn't expect. And so we're allowing that to come into play as well. Now they want you to imagine standing up, and in front of you, you're going to walk a path of pure divinity. What does this mean? That you have to be perfect? No. But you get to walk a path of pure love and light and unity from this moment forward. So just imagine taking a step on this new land, filled with light and love and joy and laughter. And everything you need is at your hands. You do not have to need or want for anything. And to have access to pure love is there for you. There's no more divisions, no more hard work that you have to muster through to feel love anymore. Just walk this path and allow this light to engulf you and encompass you. Cleanse your energy, cleanse your soul, and allow more love to fill your space. Because welcome to heaven on earth. Allow yourself to feel this in such beautiful grace. Thanks for uniting the twin flames with me and bringing about God's love to earth. So much love to all of you. Until next time. Through and through. Bye-bye.